Hello dear students, welcome in this online session of 9th standard. Today we are going to discuss the basic 3 topics in this session of live lectures. I hope you are fit and fine at your home, and also wish that you are actually staying at home with your parents and you are well guided from your elders also, that before you go inside any crowded area you must take care of yourself and should not meet a person with a very close contact. Be away from that kind of persons who are actually from your family members too, and they are visiting at your home very sometime only. And if you meet to any strangers, you must keep the distance and also use mask and keep sanitizer with you. That's how you can dry clean your hand by the use of sanitizer. And I wish that you are also getting enough sleep. You don't be pressurized in this pandemic situation due to study, schools are closed, so don't be pressurized. You just see our video lectures and also get the proper guidance from your parents as well as your personal tutors too here. So today's lecture is all about the 3 poems. So due to time limitation, I am trying to take this 3 poems in one lecture. So you all must keep the textbook along with you, where on the page number 30 the poem Wind is given there. So the first poem, which is Wind, page 30, it will show you the showcase of that how strong is the wind, what wind can do, and how we can make friendship with winds too. Apart from that, Subramania Bharti has given you the best example and the theory related with the wind and the heavy pressure of the wind to here. So this poem is also one of the escatsi of the feeling, in which the personification is used lots of time in this poem, because whenever we actually intimate or whenever we actually meet to an object which is already non-living thing, but we try to discover that thing into the written language, into the living thing, that can be said as personification. It means that wind is non-living thing, but then also we actually in this poem will understand wind as the living thing. So this is like a personified poem here. So let's start the poem. How's the wind coming? Wind is coming, wind is going. Sometimes softly, sometimes steady, sometimes blowingly, and sometimes violently to here. And that's how we can say that okay, this is the basic structure and the formation of the wind, as well as this is the basic system where the wind is available nearby to us. Now don't break the shutters. Don't break the shutters and don't blow the windows. The author is telling that don't break the shutters. Oh dear wind. Here wind is denoted. Don't break the shutters, don't break the windows, my dear wind. Please don't do that kind of thing. And also don't scatter the papers. I have kept my papers, but don't scatter them. You are always puzzling me. Oh dear wind, don't do that. So the poet is trying to make friendly relation with the wind, and he is trying to guide also to wind that whatever you are doing is not right thing. Please try to cooperate with me. So don't throw down the books from the shelves. Means the racks are there. Don't throw the books from there. Don't break the glass of the window. Don't bang the doors. And apart from that, you are so angry. I hope that you are so angry. Now there, look what you did. You threw all of them. Now you see wind, what you have done. Dekho tumne kya kiya. You just threw all the things. Nothing is lying on their places. You just threw. What the condition you are making here, wind. Please don't do that. So the first stanza is telling a command. It's a commandative thing where the author is the literature writer, means the poet, is actually denoting winds and giving the command and order also not to do the thing which is actually done by the winds. That's how the author, that's how the poet is actually puzzled out here. Apart from that, you're very clever at poking fun with the weaklings also. You're very clever. You're coming and you're going, nobody can catch you. You're very clever. You're also very clever whenever you're meeting me. You just blow my hairs, you just blow my clothes, you just blow my face, you just make me chilled, but sometimes you make me very violent here. Oh wind, please don't do this again. Be in a civilized manner. So now the author is trying to make the friendship with the wind. Now God is knowing the wind actually. You know, God is knowing the wind. Now fairly combine the houses. You are actually crumbling the houses. Sometimes you are crumbling the doors also. Sometimes you are crumbling the rafters also. Sometimes you are crumbling the curtains also. Sometimes you are blowing the mats too of the ship or of the boats also. So please wind, don't do that. Let's join the door firmly. Let's make the friendship with the winds. But how we can make the friendship with the winds? See, so come, let's build the strong homes. The author is telling that, the poet is telling, let's make the strong homes. If we'll make the strong home, then we'll be able to fight with the winds, and then wind will become our friend. Let's close the door very tight. Now let's close the door very tight. Let's make all the wall side very strong, and that's how make the heart steadfast, and also make all the decisions very proper, so that we can make the firm decision and we can make the friendship with the winds. Apart from that, the wind blows out with the weak fires. Sometimes the wind is blowing out the weak fire. Let's not create any kind of fire, otherwise it just burn the houses too here. So he makes strong fire roars. Sometimes it makes the strong sound also, which can flourish in the air, which can flourish in the area where these people are living. So let's make friendship with winds. His friendship is good. His friendship is good, but sometimes it is danger also. Sometimes we praise us every day, and sometimes we are troubled by him. So winds helps us to blow our the dust materials from one place to another, and we are clean. Sometimes wind also fills us with the dust, and sometimes winds is helping us to blow the fire. So that's how we can say that, okay, this is the basic thing where the wind is trying to make everything possible. On the page number 30, the poem which is also known as Wind, which is given by Subramanya Bharati. So that's how the first topic of the poem is finishing. Now we'll be moving to the second topic of the poem, and that is also very interesting and very beautiful. That is the rain on the roof. So we completed the first one. Let's move to the second one. Obviously, wind and rain are connected with each other. Rain is bringing somehow wind is bringing the clouds. Cloud is consisting the wind or the rain, and somehow we can say that, okay, the rain is in the clouds and clouds are carried away with the wind, and they both makes a good coordination to puzzle the people and also to give the good cropping to the farmers. So moving to the next topic, my dear student, that is the poem number 2, Rain on the Roof. This poem is all about when the sky is actually empty, sometimes it starts to rain. Why it is happening? Sometimes it is covered and it is also raining. Sometimes it is not raining. Sometimes it is making the good friendship with the thunderstorm. And that's how the poet has described this poem very beautifully. As you can say that, Coates Kennedy is giving us this example related to the wind, that is Coates Kennedy. When the sky is covered with the dark clouds and it starts raining, what is happening then? Have you ever wondered how this rain is coming? Who is bringing the rain? Who is filling the water inside these clouds? Why the clouds are black in the color? Why they make so sound dangerous? Why the thunderstorm is there? Why the thunderstroke is coming down? These are the questions which we need to understand. And also this lesson, this poem, this literature is getting on a level where you will actually relate yourself with the eschatasy or with the moral, with the emotion of your days when you used to be a kid and you used to be play inside the rain by jumping, by making paper boats, and also by trying to catch the drops of the rain. So that's how when the humid shadow hovers, I'm starting the poem, the stanza number 1. When the humid shadow hovers all over the starry spheres, all over the starry sphere means all over the upper layer of the atmosphere, and the melancholy darkness, the darkness which can't be counted, which can't be measured, melancholy of the darkness generally weaves into rainy tears. It's like somebody's crying. It's like somebody's falling her tear downside on the earth, and the earth is all filled with the watery gauge of the atmosphere. So here, what a bliss of press the pillow, what a bliss is that, what a happiness is that, the pillow of cottage chamber that I'm lying there, the pitter and patter of the sound, listening to, of course, the rain overhead. It's saying that, wow, what a bliss of the pillow. When I just use my pillow, I just sit at the window pane, I just enjoy the sound of rain. What a bliss of atmosphere, where my all summer days are forgotten. What the chilled air, the breeze of the rain, the breeze of the droplets hitting my face, giving my mood to a different level of the zone. And what a fragrance of the sand, the soil too, which is making me to get into my past days alone. So that's how every tinkle means every drop of the shinks, it is like making some kinds of sound, and also has an echo in the heart. Every drop of the water which is hitting any surface is creating an echo of the memories, an echo of the emotions, an echo of the rain, an echo of the feelings. So that's how he's telling that. Okay, and thousands of dreamy fancies coming inside me. I just dream at that time when the rain is there. Poet Skinny is telling that whenever the rain is there, I just make myself separate from me. So where am I? I am in the whole almighty universe. And my soul just breaks into pieces and pieces in which I lose myself with the old and gold memories. So that's how the rain is there. Also into the busy beatings of the rain, always it is making me feel the same here. And 1,000 recollections of the memories, waving air threads into the woof of the light of the air. As I listen them, the patter of the rain upon the roofs, I just connect myself to the dream of my own whoops. So that's how this poem is telling you that whenever the poet is listening the drop of the rain into the voice, into the frequency, the poet is feeling sometime joining herself with the old and golden days, and also is thinking that this is spiritual world. Something supernatural is working out. So that's how this is the rain. The last but not the least line is saying is that, okay, now the memory in my own flourish, showing something shown. So here, now in the memory comes my mother. So the author, the poet is remembering mother, its own mother. And as she used in the years agone, like past days, she used to regard the darling dreams. Whenever she used to think about the darling dreams is what, lovely dreams. That is a lovely dreams. And also, ere she left, there she left all the till the dawn. She was leaving every dusk and dawn till the sun rises. And therefore, I feel her fond of the look on me. Whenever she was looking at me in the rain, she always loved me. As I leash to the rise refrain, as I again need to go with them. So, which is actually played upon the slings and also by the patter of the rain. That is also now can be felt by me in the patter of the rain. The poet is missing mother and she has left. So that's how this rain is connecting the poet with the ancient time, with the precious memories where she is actually thinking to go along with her mother. The character of the mother in one's life is very important, and we always respect her. We should always love her, because when she is not there, our life is somehow complete, but it is incomplete. Though we think that our life is complete, but it is incomplete. So we should always respect her, and we should be happy. We should always feel blessed to have a mother. And that's how this poem in the last stanza is making the emotional touch of the feel, where I'm making you to understand the poem Rain on the Roof. I hope you understood the poem very detailfully, and also I hope that you will sit along with your textbook of 9th standard English and you will refer this poem when this lecture is going on your cell phone, when you're watching this video lecture. Now let's get somewhere else, my dear student. Let's get somewhere else. Let's go to Innisfree. What is that? Innisfree is what? It's a place. But where is that? Let's check it out. We'll see that out inside the upcoming lecture, and we'll also understand that what is the poem depending upon the lake Ilse, that is of Innisfree. Now see, this poem is all about the memories of William Butler Yeats. That is showing you how well-known poems are there to explore the places and all. And that's how we learn about this poem, that this poem generates some amount of detailed theory and concept and knowledge too inside the poem. So this poem is all about the author, the poet, who has already spent most of his childhood days in the nearby the lake Innisfree. And also we can understand that this is actually a written poem exploring the places and memories, which is written by William Butler, where you can understand that he composed these kinds of stories in 1888, and that's how we can say that he is missing his olden golden days which he already spent in the Innisfree. So we'll learn about this kinds of very mesmerizing, beautiful poem in this lecture of video live. Now I need to tell you, my dear students, that sometimes our birthplace is different and our death place is different. In this two places gap, in this two time gap of birth and death, we actually attach ourselves with the emotion, with the feeling, with the memories, with the concepts, and also with the dreams. And sometimes, though we get achieve all the world, we are feeling incomplete. So that's how we need to go back to the place from where we belongs to. So this poem is a well-known poem exploring the poet's longing to the peace and tranquility also of his life, where he actually spent his life in the nearby the lake Innisfree, a place where he spent lots of time, and so he wants to go there. So this poem can be also said or sung lyrically. Now sorry, it's not like you cannot understand the meaning of lyrically. Lyrically means you can also sing this poem, you can go with this poem, like lullabies are there. So therefore, I will arise and I will go to the Innisfree. I'll arise and I'll go to the Innisfree. A small cabin built there. What is there, my dear student? The small cabin built there, of the clay walls made, and 9 bean rows will I have there. I hive for the honeybee. I'll hive for the honeybee, and also I live alone in the bee loud glad here. He's telling that I'll go back to the place from where I belongs to. I'll get my old memories there. I'll do my farming, I'll do the honeybee creature. I'll also relate myself with the places there. I want to live in a small house, but I want to live happy. So the happiness of the William Butler is relating with the lake of Innisfree. So that's how he needs to go there. And I shall have some peace there. He's also telling that. All along ago, I shall have some peace there. Also, for the peace comes dropping into my life. One by one, the peace will be coming, dropping in my life. The happiness is catchy, the falling with that. And also dropping with the whole vista of the time, which veils of the morning to the evening, from the dusk to the dawn. So there's the midnight of the gleamer. I'll gleam with the dreaming eyes. I'll see the nature very close. I'll touch to my childhood where I left my most of the life, and I also go in the memories of my back past years, which I have not stolen that. I'll steal my memories. I'll steal my memories. I'll again attach myself with the lake Innisfree, the memory, the situations, and also the feeling which is arising in me, where the cricket made sound at the night time, where the birds chirp in the morning time, where the sunshine and the shadow of moon can be seen inside the water, and the evening full of the lighting twangs of the wings also, and the evening towards the linent wings which are making some shining glow. So that's how this lesson is all depending, this poem is depending upon the lake of Innisfree, where the William Butler is trying to make you explain the general conceptual theory, where the well-known places are being explored by him, and he's also giving the moral that whenever you are actually missing your old villages, your places, your some of the beautiful moment, you must go, you must attach yourself. And that's how this poem is, that the poet William Butler is needing to go to the Innisfree, and that is the poem all about. So last stanza says that I will arise and I'll go once again. This is actually repeated line. Okay, the first one is repeated. I'll arise and I'll go, the night and day I'll go. I'll hear the lake water leaping down with the sounds of the shore. They're making some sound, shh, like that sound he's making. Okay, then I'll listen to the sound. I'll make my feel come around. And also while I stand on the roadways on one side with the pavement gray, where I'll see all the grasslands, all the trees and everything very shiny. And also I'll make myself attached with that nature, the beauty, the lake, the whole environment there. I want to go there. I want to go there. So that's how the lake Ilse of Innisfree is actually repeated into a lyrical line by the poet William Butler. I hear it deep in the heart's core, and there is this feeling inside me which is taking me and which will take me towards the lake of Innisfree. So that's how this poem is there, which is making you to understand the detailed conceptual theory written by William Butler. So William Butler is telling you that you also must be having some places in your life, and you must attach yourself with that kind of places. So this lecture of poems was still here only. I hope all the 3 poems made you inspired, made you connect, and made you also remember some of the sweet memories. So we'll meet soon in some other lectures with some other poem. Till then, you can take care and keep revising, my dear students. Also, you can check out the glossary section if you don't understand any words and all in this poem. Due to time limitation, I needed to complete this poem inside single lecture. So we'll see you soon. Till then, take care, stay safe and stay healthy. Jai Hind.